From Memphis, Tennessee, on a Sunday afternoon, you're watching the American Conference on ESPN. This is the game that's been circled on the league calendar all year, and though these teams are no longer ranked,
focus, and FAU's starting to look like the postseason team we expect them to be.
You saw the stars there, John L. Davis and David Jones, who might be 1-2 in the league player of the year race right now. And David Jones, Memphis Tigers start with the ball. Again, they come off a huge win over Charlotte on Wednesday. And Javon Quinterly with the first shot, it's missed. And Jones and the big men Jourdain and Tomlin. Again, no Malcolm Dandridge today, as Naquan Tomlin in a three for the first Memphis points, and instantly here comes the Memphis pressure. Gaffney, your second straight game that those two move into the lineup for Dusty May. You like that change?
I do like that change, but I don't like the early effort to get the ball inside to the point where it disrupts flow. They tried so hard to get Golden the ball there, but now you're relying on the Weatherspoon three. Tomlin got a good look at three. That's what you want to build upon.
Off the Nicholas Jourdain offensive rebound. Quinterly sets up Walton, and he sticks it right over Vlad Golden. The 7'1" junior couldn't get to it. And Jake Cornwall with a bucket for both teams. The two highest scoring teams in the American Conference, and Tomlin cannot rattle in a short shot. Brandon Weatherspoon, the senior JUCO transfer with a rebound, feeds Elijah Martin, who gets behind the Memphis defense. Fairly safe at-large candidate from the American. Jourdain cannot connect on the three, and Davis throws it to Gaffney, who wasn't ready for it. Tomlin decides to, and he misses a three. He had a scratched left cornea that he suffered Wednesday against Charlotte. Penny Hardaway said during the week, David's questionable, but knowing David, he'll play. Golden mistimed the initial jump, but still was there.
He's fit. He's been much more active defensively. I think he's been very good for them. I just think Memphis needs less stuff.
Yep.
Right?
There's a three, Elijah Martin on the feed.
Fearlessly and just let it fly. It can be crazy at times, and they thrive with it. The problem is FAU's got to find something. That's David Jones. It's what he does.
One might be worth putting some money on the line. 7.5 rebound. This is Joe Cooper with the ball, by the way. A walk-on playing his third game of the year. Jordan Brown is chucked by Davis. Davis is saying Brown held my elbow, but
I'd love to see the backside of that play. And it's probably my own bias, being a guard who always got poked. Yeah, he's got him hooked.
Yep. This is going to be reviewed.
Yeah, look, he's got him hooked. He could not disengage because he was hooked.
Davis, the second best free throw shooter.
He's shooting a good percentage. It seems like they're all right, but like young players, I think they move too fast. Watch a guy like David Jones who can move 10 times faster than you, and he does it slower.
Jaden Hardaway. Right now, it's 3 assists, 4 turnovers in the first 8 minutes or so. Boyd got around Hardaway. It's it back from Golden, and Boyd's three swirls out. Look at Golden charging over everyone. Vlad Golden has 3 off. So FAU gets the 16 seed. They beat them. They go to the Garden, beat Tennessee and Kansas State, and Memphis still left wondering what if a team that had beaten as Quinterly scores. He had beaten Houston to win the pass, which Boyd threw to Golden.
I hope he scores.
He didn't. Did the opposite, in fact. Weatherspoon. Walton is there, and Weatherspoon with a strong finish around him.
Like, that's where you're like, all right, Boyd.
Boyd had that game-winning shot against Memphis a year ago. Golden trying to take Jourdain. He will. Got to the left hand, and Vlad Golden is 4 for 4. It's around Quinterly. Weatherspoon had an open look, passed it up. Boyd is more open. Boyd misses a three. And Walton will fling it down the floor to Cooper. He's going to try to take Weatherspoon, and there's a goaltend there. Elijah Martin.
Run. So I actually think they're on to something good, kind of making Vlad Golden the guy.
Jones steps into the three. That's way short and ended up right in the breadbasket of Tomlin. Martin. New rule this year, officials can review it if they put a whistle on the play. Here's a three from the corner. Brian Greenlee.
One. A little pirouette in the middle of the play.
There have been a lot of interesting ones so far. Davis inside. He slithers around Tomlin. Up by 8.
I think they're finding a little bit more with this smaller lineup because you don't have Golden occupying the block looking for the ISO feeds.
Walton trying to shove his way in.
Gonna count it.
That basket will count. A foul called against Green.
Call timeout, Kevin.
For the woman with the shirt, it's definitely still too soon.
Her face was great.
Points right now.
All in all, Memphis should feel very good about what they've been able to do on the defensive end. They've been effective in every possible way.
Quinterly, pull up. No good. And there's Tomlin again, who's been their best offensive player. Sticking. And then Jourdain on him for a moment. Gets rid of it to John L. Davis. Double team comes with Jones. Swing it to Weatherspoon. Extra pass, Greenlee. His second 3 of the game.
And that's just good recognition. Perimeter, you got to get an open one.
FAU struggling from 3. 3 of its last 4 games. They're 4 for 10 to start. Quinterly again penetrating. Quinterly finally gets one to go. 2 for 9 now.
Which again is just another piece of that disruption.
Trying to force it into Golden, and it's a steal for Jaden Hardaway. Is that kind of what you're fearing for FAU?
Yeah, I don't like that. That's not their offense. That's not who they are.
Hardaway. Look at Tomlin again. He tipped it.
I think his struggles are a byproduct of what Memphis has done well defensively and forcing the game to be played through the post.
There's Quinterly with an end-one opportunity.
What I tell you, if he gets the ball.
Foul was on Davis, his first 3-point. Right on pace for the kind of defense we saw from Memphis Wednesday when they held Charlotte to 52. It's the fewest points they'd allowed in 2 years. Golden was fouled by Walton on the way up. Jaquan Walton second.
Like, what version of Memphis would you say looked,
frankly, like they didn't care?
Disinterested.
Looked like guys had quit. So
factor.
Yep.
He said care factor about 5 times, and I'm like, they lost it. They had it earlier. I had them at Texas A&M. They look great. They look like a top 10 team.
They were 15-2.
And we had them, and we're coming in here, right? Top 10 team, South Florida, and then the wheels came off.
Jones for 3.
There you are.
Memphis in the lead. Out of the 19+ in this first half. Martin's got the bigger Tomlin on him. They want to feed Golden. That pass was floated in again. Golden caught it, and Golden finishes through Jourdain and John.
Albeit inefficient at times.
FAU's longest quote-unquote run is only 5. Memphis coming off a 7-0 run.
That's just a couple buckets. That's not a run.
That's why I said quote-unquote. Jones not even close for 3, and FAU has a chance to hold for the last shot. Dusty. FAU shot it better, but has turned it over 8 times in the first half. Here's Martin. Got the bigger Tomlin on him again. Martin feeding Boyd. Golden with the screen. Boyd. Martin. Beat the buzzer. Couldn't make it. So, remember, Tomlin was Memphis's high scorer in the first half with 11. Quinterly just 3 for 10 shooting. David Jones only 2 for 7, and yet Memphis is within 1. Here's Tomlin stepping around Gaffney. Tomlin a left-handed finish, and Memphis surges back in front. And then Martin the other way. Jones grabbed the rim.
Yeah, count the basket.
So there's a foul, and there's a goaltend against David.
So glad that we fixed that. More plays at the rim. I mean, this is where Quinterly, yeah, last year it probably would have been a charge, but what you want to see is you want to see Quinterly go up.
First, Elijah Martin, who's had a bit of an up-and-down year. This is
for you individually, and I think that's the toughest one to manage while still trying to build the team.
Quinterly posting Gaffney. Quinterly gets to the right hand and uses the angle.
What they need to find is ball movement. They need to find rhythm. It's how you get guys like John L. Davis into the game. He really is not there, and he's been careless with the basketball. The more interested he is, the better they're going to be. Now that's fine. That's good. What did I just tell you? I told you to break. Short roll. Hit Golden on the short roll, but don't just have him occupy the block. That's good action.
Quinterly on the other side. Golden blocks it. It's a goaltend. That one hit the backboard first, it seemed, and Memphis with the 10th lead change of the game moments after they gave up the 9th. Quinterly's got 11. Golden's now got 14. 6 for 6. Inside to Golden again. He misses, but another goaltend.
I think Golden just short-armed it.
And again, it doesn't matter that he put it in the second time. The goaltend was called on the first opportunity. Jones weaving down the lane.
Watch
the double team. Golden maybe kept the pivot foot down. Ask the fans in blue and white what they think about that.
He called timeout.
Martin against Jourdain. A lot of dribbling. Martin steps in. Tough shot. He gets it to go.
Baskets you got to defend.
Jourdain pulls up. Rebound out of the hands of Jones. Out of the hands of Davis. Jourdain on the floor. He's holding his right shoulder in pain. Jones has an open three and drains it. That's just saying a potential issue impacting his eligibility. And then Jones with a steal. Inside, it's Walton finishing for a 4-point lead.
There's a gap
with 11 points.
Just tell FAU hasn't been able to be the aggressor, and they don't like it. They're not comfortable.
Jones, handoff for Tomlin. He stuffed it and split Weatherspoon in half. Goes. His crowd was ready to blow the top off the FedEx Forum. FAU does not have numbers as Martin's three is rebounded by Greenlee. He'll take it again, and Greenlee rattles in his third three.
No rhythm build-up. You may score, but you're not going to win the game that way. And I think that's something Memphis has done well with.
Well, just barely got it inbounds in time. Jones worming his way around Boyd. Got the shot up. Tomlin plays one-man tiptoe.
Best. And if you could bottle something up, it's this. It's a care. It's a concern. I want to be here. And I think there's something special about this group right now. They got to bottle it up. They got to find it. They got to don't have the care factor. You get everything becomes individualized.
Is the signature number for Memphis.
Well, I mean, and let's be honest. TV window. Get all their American games on.
Boyd lost it on the way up, and Martin tracks it down. Shot clock at 7. Here's Boyd. Tipped by Jourdain right to Martin. Jourdain should have just hung on to it. Instead, FAU is back within 2, still hanging around despite not playing typical FAU basketball. Walton finds himself all alone.
Yes.
Lost for one of the Memphis players. Tomlin. He's playing with one shoe. He's holding the shoe. Throws the shoe away. Greenlee with a three.
Oh, Lord.
Davis with the offensive rebound. Davis with a jumper. It's good. And now we'll have a sneaker stoppage.
I mean, like, how can you... It's almost as if Penny has to embody it so much that they want to embody what he embodies. I've already said embody too much, but I really do. I believe that. That has to come from the top down.
Here's a drive by Boyd, who had the game-winning shot in the matchup last year. Nick Boyd ties the score at 50.
But I think better things are happening when Golden's more around the perimeter and then diving in, right? Short roll. Don't occupy the paint. You got to get downhill to kick that thing back out, play against scramble and defense, because they haven't been able to move. Struggle for FAU.
Tomorrow, Big Monday, 8 Central, also on the ESPN app.
Just the right move on the surface to say, well, we have an advantage down low. Let's go dominate. Well, the reality is you might not be able to win the game that way.
Davis feeds Golden. That's a high percentage look.
Outside discipline. When you lift the defense, they break discipline.
18 and 7 for Golden. The game tied again.
Why not?
Tomlin ties it.
Double.
Boyd, deflected pass, intercepted by Jones. He's got Tomlin to his left. A long step inside, and the basket will count for Davis. I was thinking of a jack-in-the-box first when you're...
Be cautious, but not too careful, because he's playing with a great energy. He's lifting everybody right now. I would just get him off of Golden.
And they do. Davis pull up. Wow, finally, John L. Davis.
You have to know that's a big shot, but it's even bigger if you get a stop. So this is a big possession defensively for FAU.
Quinterly into the body of Golden. Quinterly rolls it in over the top of Golden. Well read by the 6-year Quinterly, who's got 13. Now inside Golden, fighting for position with Walton. He draws the foul, and he'll do something else.
Qualify it.
His career high 23.
Position where you could just pop up, bob and weave or anything.
Quinterly, great feed. Jaden Hardaway, Justin.
There it is. Naquan Tomlin's been the energy. So Quinterly, it's not as obvious that Quinterly's not a big energy guy.
John L. Davis with the extended left hand finish. 7.5 to play. in the first of at least 2 meetings between FAU and Memphis. Davis on the drive. Davis stops and scores. He is starting to take over now.
That almost seemed disinterested. And then when he turns it on, he's just something else.
5 ties, 14 lead changes today. Jourdain. Golden holds up. Jones slithers in between. Like no good from 3. Golden's on the ground, a little late to get up. Jones pushing the action. Jones into the body of Martin. Jourdain's there for another offensive rebound. Waiting his time to score it. Gaffney feeds Golden.
They got it clear.
Golden fouled by Jourdain.
The opponent where they can get out and run.
12-2.
Dustin May put his clipboard down and said, listen, guys, I believe in this team. And I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to win this game. And his guys really rallied around that moment with him.
Well, they came back from behind against Memphis late in the game in March, Myron. We'll see if they can do it in February.
You from getting a rhythm, developing a rhythm, and then sustaining that rhythm, that's when they're at their best. Laughing about something in my own head. Just bear with me. The energy to me is what...
And Memphis came down with a loose ball for a moment. It was Jourdain. Boyd dribbles through it. Finds Greenlee on the push. Greenlee. Tomlin's in the way, and Tomlin knocks it away. Player with 3 fouls. Here's Quinterly up top, and Jones puts it down.
They're having fun, Kev. Back cuts and really get the defense to chase the play, chase the ball. Playing outside in is where they're at their best. Playing east to west where you get the defense chasing, that's when they're at their best. FAU hasn't been able to do it.
Off the sloppy Jourdain pass, they get it to Walton. Davis kicks out. FAU's got Gaffney, Martin, Davis, Weatherspoon, and Golden. The 5 starters on the floor. Gaffney feeds it open. Davis and Jourdain extends the arm to block the shot. He's been the hardest working player on the floor, Nick Jourdain, the last few minutes. Here's Jones. Isolated with Weatherspoon. Jones puts up a tough shot. Are you serious? Davis is fouled. How many identity? Yeah. Like any good basketball team. Davis have not turned it over. Was able to draw the iron. Here is John L. Davis. Does FAU have a run in their bones? Their longest quote-unquote run is really a jog. 5 straight.
The whole feel of the game. They haven't been able to do it.
And they're 1-1. Davis Central. Also on the ESPN app. 4 straight at the
thing. I was about to say define fun because I know where you're going. Fun for who? Us?
Yeah, fun, exactly.
The ones who can't lose.
Interest. SMU could be there. UAB, North Texas have had good seasons. Charlotte's had a really surprising year. Right now it's Memphis and FAU in the first of 2. And a great fight by Quinterly. Jones couldn't convert from 3.
You know what? That was good. That was a great backside screen. Naquan Tomlin did it.
Davis again. Another left-handed miss for Davis.
Well, he was looking for contact. He didn't get the contact. Chair got pulled and he just lost balance.
And now Memphis can kill some clock at 90 seconds to go. 4 turnovers in the game for the Memphis Tigers. One of the worst turnover teams in America. Jones down the lane, and a late blocking foul is called.
You got to jump. I mean, I love this new rule.
Brandon Weatherspoon's 4th. And Jones with a silky.
This game going, who knows, right? Who knows what Memphis team we're going to see.
Especially without Malcolm Dandridge.
Yeah, right? No Caleb Mills, no Malcolm Dandridge. What's going on?
Weatherspoon 3. That snaps a drought of more than 6 minutes without a field goal for FAU.
I mean, 5 points. This is...
Whoa! Jones had to hop over the timeline. His pass deflected. That was right in the Kendrick Davis zone from last year. And then Davis is fouled by Jones. He was losing it out of bounds, but the foul is called on. So Davis, the second best free throw shooter in the country.
Things just got interesting.
Davis hits them both. Hardaway. Got to get the ball across half court. Got to get it across, and Quinterly does to Tomlin, who will throw it away for Walton. Oh, good grief.
Oh, boy. pressure, I mean, you could end up picking up fouls, but you're also going to lift your defense where you can get downhill here. Just token pressure from Memphis.
Here's Gaffney on the drive, under 40 to play.
Davis on a 3 here.
Yeah, you got the screen from Golden. Now Weatherspoon, shot fake. Weatherspoon, another shot fake. Only one timeout for FAU. Davis being hounded by Walton. Golden throws it to Weatherspoon. Again, a shot fake. Weatherspoon's 3, no. Golden knocks it down into the hands of Jones. There's a foul. It's one of these two. It's a 2-possession game. And he hits you.
When you're not a great shooting team, you're not shooting a great percentage, and you turn it over, you're just doomed. They've taken care of the ball. And at least you're getting shots up, and you're getting back and defending.
Got the lead by 5. Need a quick one here for FAU. Quicker than this. Davis driving, squeezes it in. FAU has one timeout, won't use it. And it's Quinterly, a very good free throw shooter.
That was a shock to us. UAB, tough, physical. Wichita State, tough swag. Home crowd helps, too.
And Javon Quinterly, a turnover-free game, goes 1 for 2. All right, 4-point game, still 2 possessions. Davis has to get up a quick shot, leans in, misses the 3. Rebound Jones. That's going to do it. The Memphis Tigers win it. The first of 2 meetings in the next 2 weeks between these new conference rivals belongs to Memphis, 78-74. What a difference a week makes. Penny Hardaway's team gets to win number 20 on a great day of hoops in the American. We'll see if this is the result the Tigers need to get back.